me press record and we'll get going. So we're just going to start warming up. Let me make sure you can hear that. Okay, so we're just jogging on the spot. Nice and light. Especially if you're only awake within the last hour or so, just ease yourself into it. So I want to just make sure we have a good warm up this morning because all the other movements aren't really, we're not jumping or anything like that. So let's just get our bodies nice and warm now. Okay, so we're going to go into jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So big hands up overhead, really warm up those shoulders. If you've been at your desk all week, or you've been at school all week, you've probably just been sitting down over a computer or over a desk. So we really want to just loosen up those shoulders, that upper back. We're going to go into seal jack, so bring those arms in front in 3, 2, 1, so we're out wide and in. So now we're really warming up that chest. We have some push-ups today, so we really want to make sure that those muscles are nice and prepared. Good. Ooh. I have to say, I know I say this every week, but I love getting this session going like early in the morning because then it's just done for the weekend. You can go have your Saturday without worrying. Okay, we're going to go into high knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So really bring those knees up, nice and high. Good. I don't know what you guys think about having the option now. Do you prefer if I just tell you what we're doing? Or do you like having kind of the option? You can write it in the chat if you want to let me know. We're going to do bum kicks. So just kicking our bum or aiming in that direction. Good. Nearly there. So in about 5 seconds, we're going to go into squats. So 3, 2, 1. So instead of squatting up and down, I want us to get low. Okay, as low as we can. And just kind of shimmy around here a little bit. Just try to use those elbows to kind of press gently into those knees. Open up those hips. Good. So yeah, we're using kind of everything today. So we want to make sure all those joints are nice and warm. Good. Okay, we're doing our walkouts. So start at the back of your mat or your towel, whatever you're on. We're walking out until our hands are under our shoulders. And we're doing our low lunge. Good. Now when you come back, so you've done it on both sides, now I want you to lift your hips up. Back into plank. And then walk up, okay? So I'll do it from the side. So we're going to walk out as usual. We're going to do our low lunge as usual. Other side. And then I want you to push those hips up. So into a downward dog. Back into a plank. And then walk up. And we're just going to do one more then. So walk it out. Low lunge. Good. And push back. Downward dog. You can bend, straighten those knees. Back into a plank. And then walk it up. Perfect. Okay, last thing I want to do is just some arm circles. I don't know how many of you guys were there for the leg workout on Wednesday, but oh my god, my legs were like really sore yesterday. My poor bum. So that was a good session. So today when we do legs, we're not gonna go too heavy. We're gonna try to kind of just do more isolation movements than those big movements that we were doing on Wednesday. Okay, hopefully you've rotated the other side. Okay, and relax. So, have a shake out. I'm going to show you our first movement. We're going to do a push up and a push back. So you're going to push up, push back for 20 seconds. So, you're going to go into your push-up position either on your knees or on your toes, whatever you want to do. I'm going to show you from my toes. So I'm here, push up, and then I want you to bend those knees, push yourself back, stretch your back, and then back into a plank. If you're doing it from your knees, push up, then into a plank, push back, back onto our knees. Okay, 20 seconds. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, hands are in line with your chest. Push back. So take your time with these. Some exercises you're going to get more of, and relax. 20 seconds going. You got 10 seconds, we're going to do that again. So yeah, some exercises you're going to get loads and loads of repetitions on, not in this one. This is all about quality. Quality over quantity. Take your time with them. I know that these are difficult. Keep breathing. Nice straight body. And relax. Okay, exercise 1 done. Grab your weights. We are doing a bent over row. So, standing tall, loose knees, bend at the hips. Row. Row. Keep those elbows in close to your body. So if you see me head on, my elbows are going straight towards my rib cage. They're not out here. Close to my body and relax. 10 seconds. I don't know why I suddenly have a whistle. Usually it's like the ding. Oh well. Okay, you ready? So standing tall, loose knees, push the hips back, and row. So we're working our back, we're working our biceps. Make sure that your back is nice and flat, so you're not rounding. We're going into our shoulder press next. Oh, okay. So, shoulder press. Standing nice and tall. Weights to our shoulders, up overhead, and back to shoulder height. So you can see I'm kind of at like a 90-degree angle. And push. Make sure you have a nice straight back. No arching. And relax. I'm telling you, this is going to go by so quickly. Shake them out. 3 seconds. And we got them again. Okay. You ready? Up we go. As best you can, try not to use your legs. If you need to, you can kind of use those legs as a little bit of a push. But try to keep it isolated as best you can to upper body. And relax. Okay. Bicep curls. So biceps, this big muscle on the front of our arm. We're holding your weights. We're going to go up on the right hand side, up on the left. Good. You got 10 seconds. So I don't know if you'll be able to see here, but my palm, or like my fist, I'm going to show you now. So I'm holding them like this, and I'm coming up this way, as opposed to having my hands facing forward. That's purely because you can see these weights have these big sticks on the end, so I don't have enough space. So whatever you want to do. So this is called a hammer curl, where my arms are kind of in this, like, where my hands are, my palms are facing in towards my body. And relax. Whereas a normal dumbbell curl, my hands are here, okay? No, whichever one is fine. Okay, overhead, tricep extensions. We're holding that weight up overhead, scratch the back of your head, and lift. You don't have to kneel down. I'm just kneeling so that you can see me. So you can see my elbows are facing forward. They're in close to my head. And relax. Your arms don't want to be out here. See, my arms are really wide. Bring them in. You ready? Last time here. Okay. Up and down. Good. 10 seconds. Working those big muscles at the back of your arm. Okay. We're coming down onto the ground. We're doing a shoulder press. So, you can see me. Weights are above our chest. Push up and down. Up and down. Make sure that they're not over your head. Make sure they're not over your belly button. Right over your chest. Push and lower. And relax. Good. You got 10 seconds. Breathe. Your arms starting to hurt, yeah? We're nearly there. Okay. Up overhead and down. So this is our chest press. This is working the muscles in our chest. A little bit of our tricep. Good. Keep breathing. And relax. Good. Okay. 2 exercises left for upper body. I'm going to get my hands for this one. So we're coming into our lateral raise and then our front raise. Okay, let's go. 20 seconds. So like last week we did this movement. Alexa, volume down. Sorry, just so you can hear me. So you want to make sure that we have a little bit of a bend, just a small bend, and relax. And our arms are, remember, in a M position as opposed to a W position. So we're just going to lift with our elbows, not with our wrists, okay? Last time here, so up and down. So we're going out to the side and then to the front. And it's always just going to shoulder height, okay? So you don't have to bring them up over here or up in front of you, just to our shoulder. We really want to protect that shoulder joint. It can get damaged so easily. And relax. Last movement. You are literally going to stand like in a little bit of a weird half squat, and I want you to just punch those arms. Okay, let's go. So as many as you can get, okay? This is your last upper body movement. So we're just burning out those arms. Whose face are you imagining? You got 5 seconds. Keep breathing. Good. And relax. You got 10 seconds. Have a breather. We got that once more, and then you got a 30-second rest before we go into legs. You ready? Let's go. So burning out those shoulders, those arms. Make sure our stomach is nice and tight. And you're punching out to face height, okay? So not too low, not too high. Right in front. You got 3, 2, and relax. Okay. Take a breather. Okay. That was 8 minutes done. So we have an 8-minute leg session next. So let me fix my hair. Our first movement is going to be a split squat. So I don't think we've actually done this before, but we've done very similar movements. So we're going to stand. One foot's going to go slightly in front. One foot's going to go behind. So we're in like our lunge position. We're going to drop that back leg and stand. And that's literally all we're going to do, okay? So lower and lift. To obviously make it more difficult, you're going to add on those weights. You ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's start maybe with our right leg. So you can hopefully see that my weight is in the middle. So I'm not leaning too far forward. I'm not leaning too far back. And I'm pushing up through my front leg, okay? And relax. Let's swap legs. You got 5 seconds. So that back leg, the knee is dropping straight down and up. Remember, it doesn't have to touch the ground. My knee never touches the ground. It's just aiming in that direction. So I want you to push up from the front heel, okay? You should be able to feel that then in the leg in front. That's the one doing the work, okay? We gotta swap over. You got 10 seconds. So we're really aiming to focus on our bum. So when we lower, I want you to push up from that front heel. Good. If it's too much with the weights, just get rid of them. Your last time here. And relax. Good. Last time on the other side. You got 3 seconds. And off we go. So again, make sure you keep that chest up. Roll those shoulders back. This is a really easy movement for everything to just kind of collapse forward. But we want to keep up nice and tall. 2, and relax. Okay. We're going into a sumo squat. So that means that our legs are nice and wide. It's up to you. You can hold the weight down here, or we can go up high. Whatever you want. 10 seconds. Keep going. So we're quite wide in this position. And relax. Good. So we have a narrow squat. Feet are kind of shoulder width apart. We have a usual squat position, which is like whatever's comfortable. And sumo is a little bit wider than that. 20 seconds. Good. Breathe. Really try to sink down as far as your hips will allow. Keep the full foot on the ground and relax. Okay. Relax. So we're going back into that position, but we're just doing pulses. Okay. So down we go. And we're just staying here for 20 seconds. Small, small bounces. Breathe. Good. You got 5 seconds. Hold it. If you feel like you're coming up, sink back down and relax. Okay. If you're crazy, for the last 10 seconds here before we go onto the floor, you can hold a weight for these pulses if you want to. Okay. You have 15 seconds. Then we're going to go onto the ground. Oh, 10 seconds. Didn't I say that my bum was still sore from Wednesday? Oh, we're nearly there. 3, 2, and relax. Oh, okay. Get rid of the weights. Onto the ground, onto our clam position. So, we ready? Ankles are together. We're opening and closing at the knee, okay? So we're just isolating one side, one bum cheek. Good. When that flutter goes, we're going to straighten that leg out. 10 seconds. So we're going to straighten that leg out, and then we're going to lift and lower, okay? Wait until you hear the buzzer. 3, 2, and let's go. So lift and lower. We're doing 4 exercises on this side, and then we're going to do them all on the other side, but you're just doing them once. So this is the only time you're going to be here on this side of your leg. And relax. Good. Up we come onto all fours. Make sure you're working the same leg. We're doing donkey kicks behind us. You ready? So up we go. So I want you to push up with your heel. So it's like you have a tray on your foot. Push with that heel up towards the ceiling. Breathe. 3, 2, and relax. Still staying on that side. I'm just going to face this way so you can see we're coming out to the side and down, okay? You ready? Let's go. So up like a 90-degree angle and lower. Make sure you're breathing. And when that buzzer goes, you're going to flip over onto your clam on the other leg. And relax. Okay, other side. 10 seconds. And then we're going to go, ankles are together. Up, or sorry, open and close. So it should kind of, I feel like this leg is more fatigued now. So if you feel like this is a little bit harder than the other side, that's okay. That's normal. You got 3, 2, and relax. We're going to straighten that leg out. 5 seconds. And off we go. So we're going to lift and lower. Good. So all the range of motion is coming from that hip. You got 2 more exercises on this leg, and then we're into our ab workout. And relax. Onto all fours. 3, 2, and we're pushing up and lowering. So just imagine you have food on your foot. So it's like it's a tray, it's carrying food. That's what you're lifting. So lift your heel rather than pointing your toe. It's going to work a different muscle. So I really want to focus on this and relax. We're going into our fire hydrants. You ready? Last one here. Okay. We're lifting and lower. I hate these. They're so, like, such a simple movement. It looks so easy. You can feel it though, can't you? Okay, you got 5 seconds. And relax. Okay, take a breather. Let me swap around my timer. And then when I wrote this workout, I was like, I don't think this will be like that bad. We won't be sweating, it'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, so we're going into our ab workout. This is slightly different in that you're only doing each exercise once, okay? So you're gonna do all of them for 35 seconds as opposed to doing 20 seconds. Oh, okay, Anna, yeah, I prefer not having the choice as a forcing me to do. Yeah, no, I'm totally with you on that. I feel like if I had the choice between cardio or weights, I'd be like, yeah, like weights, because cardio is always so hard. Okay, so for this one, you're going to work for 35 seconds and you're going to have a rest for 10 seconds, but you're only going to go through it all once. So if you're doing an exercise and you hate it, you're not going to be there again. So try to just keep pushing because you're only going to do it once, okay? So our first movement, we're going to do a single leg jackknife. So it looks like this. So we're going to lie flat, hands up overhead. We're going to come up in the middle, opposite hand to opposite foot. Opposite hand to opposite foot. If this is too much, let's try to go hand to knee, okay? If any of these are sore on your back, okay, I'm going to give you the teaching points anyway as we go, but if you feel like anything's a bit niggly, just get rid of that exercise and just do something else. It doesn't really matter for your ab work what exercise you do. So if I'm doing something and you're like, that doesn't feel good for me, just do something else. Do plank, mountain climbers, whatever you want to do. Okay, 35 seconds. You ready? Single leg jackknives. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, lying flat, opposite hand, opposite toe or knee. Try to have a really nice twist at the top. So we're using those obliques as well. There are those muscles that run along our side. You're over halfway. Keep breathing, especially for abs. Do not hold your breath. and relax. Good. Next, we're going on to, hands are going to be slightly underneath our bum, just to help us push that lower back into the mat. We're going to lift those legs, hop up at the top, and lower. So lift, hop, lower. Lift, hop, lower. Good. These are difficult. To make it a little bit easier, you can bend those knees. More difficult, straighten them. 10 seconds. Good. We're working those lower abs and relax. Okay, next movement. We're doing a reverse crunch. So I want you to get those legs at 90 degrees. You can keep those hands where they are. We're going to keep them at 90 degrees, touch the ground, and lift back up. It's really important that you keep those legs at 90 degrees. If they're too close into your body, you're not going to feel it as much. So ankles are going to just tap the ground and come back up. Push that lower back into the mat. The more that that's pushed into the mat, the more those abs can engage. Good. And relax. Where are we next? Okay, so we are going to come into our ankle tap. So feet are on the ground. We're going to lift those shoulder blades and we're going to tap each ankle. So we're like twisting where you're crunching at the side. Good. Keep going. So you can look up towards the ceiling. Just keep that neck nice and neutral, okay? Small twists. 10 seconds. Make sure we're breathing. 5. And relax. Good. Okay. We're coming into a forearm plank. Let me just get rid of that. So, onto our elbows. Make sure those elbows are underneath our shoulders. I want you to either hold the plank or come forward and back. Tiny, tiny movement. Like a seesaw, okay? Make sure that that belly is nice and tight. So pull that belly button in so you're everything tense. You have 10 seconds left. If the seesaw is too much, you're just going to hold the plank, but try not to drop. You have 3, 2, and relax. We have to go back into that, but this time we're going to do our hip wave. So we're going to drop our hips side to side. You ready? So back into our plank. We're going to drop to our left, to the center, to the right. Good. Breathe. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate all variations of plank? They're so hard. You have 5 seconds. Keep going until you hear the buzzer. And relax. Okay. Now we're doing slow mountain climbers. So, up into a plank but on our hands, okay? Up we go. So you're going to go knee to chest, knee to chest. Knee to same elbow, same knee to same elbow, and then opposite knee to opposite elbow. So to the center, to the side, and opposite. To the center, to the side, opposite knee, opposite elbow. Center, side, opposite. And relax. Oh, that one hurts. Okay, last one. Sit up, 2 punches at the top. Are we ready? So down we go. We're going to come up, 2 punches. Ooh, I feel these now. Good. Stick your toes underneath the sofa, your bed, a chair, wherever you are. If you want to make it a little bit easier. Good. This is your last movement, and then you're done. Good. And relax. Ah, done and dusted. Okay. Oh God, that music is a little bit aggressive for a Saturday morning. Well done, guys. That was exactly 30 minutes of work. Well done. Let me just move that out of the way and stop the recording.